Imagine a country hidden between East and West, a land where Soviet history still breathes through massive streets, elegant architecture, and disciplined people. Welcome to Belarus, one of Europe's most mysterious nations. At first glance, Belarus may look like just another former Soviet republic, but the deeper you explore, the more surprising truths begin to appear. Located in Eastern Europe, surrounded by powerful neighbors including Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, and Latvia, Belarus has built a unique identity that many outsiders barely understand. Covering a vast territory filled with endless forests, quiet lakes, and wide open land, this nation is home to nearly 9 million people who live under a system very different from much of modern Europe. Walking through the streets of Minsk, the capital city, feels like stepping into a world where modern life and Soviet legacy exist side by side. Wide roads, spotless public spaces, giant government buildings, and an unusual sense of order create a first impression that is hard to forget. But what truly shocks many visitors is not just the architecture, it's the people. Belarusian citizens are often known for their calm personalities, disciplined lifestyles, and striking physical appearance. Many travelers say the women of Belarus are among the most beautiful in Europe, not only because of their looks, but because of their confidence, elegance, and strong work ethic. Yet beneath this beauty lies a country shaped by hardship, war, survival, and resilience. Belarus has been invaded, divided, occupied, and rebuilt multiple times throughout history. From imperial conflicts to the devastating years of World War II, this land has witnessed immense destruction, but somehow it continues to stand strong. Even today, many parts of Belarus still carry the emotional scars of its past, and you can feel that history in its monuments, museums, and silent streets. As you continue exploring Belarus, you begin to realize that this country is far more complex than what appears on the surface. During the daytime, cities like Minsk feel organized, calm, and almost perfectly structured. Public transport moves with precision, streets remain surprisingly clean, and even during rush hour, chaos is rare. But once evening arrives, another side of Belarus slowly starts to reveal itself. Cafes begin filling with people, lights reflect off historic buildings, and the atmosphere becomes warmer and more alive. Young people gather in parks, couples walk through city squares, and musicians sometimes perform in public spaces, giving the city an unexpected charm that many tourists never expect from a former Soviet nation. Yet what makes Belarus truly fascinating is the mindset of its people. Unlike many fast-moving Western societies, people here often value stability, routine, and close family bonds over flashy lifestyles. Grandparents remain deeply respected, parents play a central role in family decisions, and children are often raised with strong discipline and education from an early age. Education itself is taken very seriously in Belarus. Many students study engineering, medicine, science, and technical fields, continuing a tradition built during the Soviet era when education was considered one of the most powerful tools for national development. Universities across the country continue producing highly skilled graduates, many of whom later seek opportunities abroad for better salaries and international careers. This migration of young talent has created one of the biggest modern challenges for Belarus. Every year, thousands of educated young professionals leave for countries in Europe, Russia, or beyond, searching for financial stability and personal freedom. As a result, while Belarus remains educated and capable, it constantly faces the pressure of losing some of its brightest minds. Economically, life in Belarus can be both comfortable and difficult depending on your income. Basic necessities such as bread, dairy products, public transportation, and local food remain relatively affordable compared to many European nations. However, imported goods, electronics, luxury products, and modern apartments can become expensive for average workers. Salaries may appear low by Western standards, but locals often adapt through practical living, family support, and careful financial planning. One thing visitors often notice is how little waste exists in daily life. People repair things instead of replacing them, save money carefully, and avoid unnecessary spending. This practical mindset is deeply connected to the country's history of hardship and survival. Another surprising fact about Belarus is its deep connection to nature. Vast forests cover huge parts of the country, and many citizens spend weekends visiting lakes, countryside villages, or family cabins far away from city life. Fishing, mushroom hunting, gardening, and outdoor gatherings remain popular traditions, especially among older generations. During winter, life transforms completely. Snow covers streets, temperatures drop sharply, and entire cities begin operating under freezing conditions that would shock many foreigners. Yet for Belarusians, this is normal life. Children continue going to school, workers continue commuting, and daily routines rarely stop. This ability to function under extreme weather is part of what gives the people their reputation for toughness and endurance. But Belarus is not only about discipline and survival. It also has a softer artistic side. Theater, ballet, classical music, painting, and literature still hold an important place in society. Many people attend cultural events, opera performances, and national celebrations that preserve the country's identity. Museums across the country tell stories of war, independence, art, and